Dwight, don't really.
Hey, asshole! What are you, nuts? You can't see the cap? It's not orange enough for you? Get out of these woods! I got a right to hunt here. I got a permit.
Dwight, if the guy's got a permit, make...
Get out!
Let's go.
That's Dwight Armstrong, my stepfather. Accent on step. He's a lawyer by profession, but he spends most of his time as head of the Friends of Fish and Wildlife, an extremist pro-mammal group up here in Vermont. Almost all of its members, male and female, look just like Dwight. My real dad died in a motorcycle wreck when I was 6. 2 years later, Mom hooked up with Mr. Personality here. It has not been a barrel of laughs. There was a certain poignancy, though, about today's hunting party. It was my last evening at home. Tomorrow, I was off to New York to begin my first year at New York University Film School. A freshman. That was me. My farewell dinner was a typically raucous and hilarious affair, full of warm, good feelings.
There, that should cover it.
Afterwards, Dwight gave me $600 in spending money.
Thank you, Dwight.
And extended a hearty handshake.
Where's the subway, please?
That'll be downstairs.
That way?
That's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hi, which train do we take?
Sorry.
Forget about it. He's out like a light. The shame of the cities. Are you all right? Nothing broken?
Yeah, I'm okay.
That was some nasty spill you took.
I'm okay.
You sure? How about I give you a hand with those bags?
Oh, no thanks. I'm fine.
You're a smart kid. Rule number 1. Don't let anybody touch your bags, kid, unless you know that person and can verify that he's been bonded.
Great. Thanks a lot.
Now, I happen to be bonded, which is your good fortune. Ignore her. Who's this stranger talking to me, you're asking yourself? Well, it's Victor Ray, general manager of the Victor Ray Car Service. You're on your way to college, may I hazard a guess?
Yeah, New York University.
Good school.
Thanks. I thought I knew where the subway was. Do you know?
Oh, yeah, but you don't want the subway.
Yes, I do. I want the subway.
See you later, babe.
Okay, it's over there.
Thanks.
Kid, here in New York, we have 3 distinct social classes. A, people who make $1 billion a day and get laid in Trump Tower every night. B, people who live in Times Square and eat Yankee Doodles on the sidewalk. And C, guys like me, guys who I like to call the glue of society. We go, forget about it. All hell's gonna break loose.
Talking about rich against poor.
We're right on the brink here. It's sealed. Now, you come with your Uncle Vic. For $65, you get an air-conditioned ride and total peace of mind.
No, I can't afford that.
That's the new rate. I can still take you for the old rate, which is 50.
No, it's out of my league.
How much can you go for?
Go for? I don't know.
Let's say 40, which for me is almost charity.
It's impossible. No, $10 I can manage.
$10? For complete delivery and security in a mint condition Bonneville? Hey, I gotta eat too.
I can't do better. It's okay. Listen, I'm gonna, I'll walk or I'll take a bus.
All right, $10. Come on, I'll take you for $10. But on one condition. You gotta promise me you don't tell anybody I took you for 10. Word gets out and I'm finished.
I won't tell a soul.
Okay, follow me. I'm parked down the street in a reserve spot. Let's go, come on. Watch out, watch out!
Jesus.
Watch out, suicide attempt, right?
It's bigger than I had imagined.
That's true of so many things in Manhattan. And the other boroughs, too. Don't get me wrong, there's tremendous things in Queens. Go to the trunk, kid. It opens electronically from the inside. And make sure you take everything. You'd be surprised how many people are excited to be in New York.
Hey! Whoa! Stop! Stop the car! Stop! Stop! Stop the car, please!
I had been in New York for 19 minutes and 11 seconds, and I was already ruined.
Action. The roommate enters. Come on in. Come on. Don't be afraid. That's it. Come right in. I'm holding you in, like, what we call a medium shot. Really lovely shot. Very cinematic.
Listen, my name is Clark.
Little confused. I like it. I like it. It sells. You think in front of a camera. That's very good. I like that in my actors. Wonderful. I'm moving in now. I'm not sure about the
Hi.
shirt.
Is this the right room?
Cut. That's a wrap. Check it, kids. Hello?
Yeah. You're?
Steve Bushek.
How do you do?
Really nice to meet you.
I guess I should go to the police now.
Clark, Kojak is a fictional character.
No?
Don't involve the police.
So I'm just a victim.
Clark, everybody in this city is a victim. Welcome to New York.
Well, I'm deeply moved.
Sir, I understand your position. I'm just
You cannot
saying that-
function in an introduction to film without owning Fleaber's Viewpoints in Cinema and selected readings in cinema by Fleaber.
Well, yes, I know. Those are your books, and I want to buy them.
No, they're not to be thought of as my books, Mr. Kellogg. They are required and essential reading, as are the dozen other books which you must own and which will cost you upwards of $700. To Niagara in the sleeper, there's no honeymoon that's cheaper, and the wheels go slow.
Off we're gonna shuffle, shuffle off to Buffalo.
Wah, wah, wah. I'm doing a paper entitled And the Wheels Go Slow, Form and Function in 42nd Street.
Oh, well, that'd be a very interesting idea. Take a musical like that.
I suggest you call your family for more money.
Oh, no, that won't work. My stepfather won't help me out.
Oh, this is
with
out of Dickens. Mr. Kellogg, you're robbed by a street urchin. You have a wicked stepfather. I don't know what to say.
Well, I'm just trying to explain that I can't get the books right now.
I'm your faculty advisor, not your caseworker. I'm only interested in your academic career, and may I say quite candidly that you're off to an extraordinarily unimpressive start.
Well, I'm sorry, but being new to New York and...
Kellogg?
Excuse me, I have to leave now.
Kellogg?
Hey, excuse me. Hey, you... Hey, wait up! Stop him! Wait!
want my money and my stuff. Now. Mira. No habla inglés. My money and my clothes or I call the cops. No English. Knock it off. I know who you are. Enough with this crap. Well, where's my stuff? Upstairs. Give me a hand with the wagon, would you? You must be joking. Hey, the party's over. I victimized you in a moment of weakness, and now justice is done. So give me a hand.
You have my money? You hear me? You have my money?
Watch your step, kid. The floors are wet.
If you don't give me the money, like, immediately...
Clark, I would love nothing more than to be able to do just that. However, here we run into an awkward moment. Tragically, I suffer from a gambling problem. Right after I left you, I placed a wager on a horse. Predictably.
You lost my money on a horse. All of it.
In retrospect, I'm not sure it actually was a horse.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Clark, I swear, it was a responsible bet. It was a 4-to-1 shot. What can I say? We took a beating. The good news is I still got most of your clothes here.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna go to the police now.
Clark, why are we talking about the police? You're a college student. I'm a working man. This has nothing to do with the police.
Oh, no? Robbery is still a crime in New York, is it not? It's not legal.
It depends on the circumstances.
Bullshit.
What if I got you a job? An unbelievable opportunity.
Oh, yeah. You're just the guy.
I'm serious. In fact, no. Forget about it.
What?
No. It's irresponsible of me. So much money.
What is it?
I shouldn't even offer you this job, Clark. But you put me in such an awkward position between my terrible feelings of guilt towards you and my family obligations.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm talking about offering you a job that I promised to my sister's kid, Frankie. Be perfect for a college student like yourself. Flexible hours, big money. She's gonna kill me, my sister. She's gonna get a gun and blow my brains out.
What kind of work is it? Stealing cars?
Hey, if you're gonna be a cynic here,
You expect me to trust you after you drive away with everything I own?
you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. I'm just giving you a choice, is all. But if you want to make some serious money, be at this address tomorrow afternoon at 2 o'clock.
120 Hester Street, Old World Social Club.
Yeah. You'll be working for my Uncle Carmine. A great man. He's a smart one in the family. Hey, look who's here. Don't be shy, Clark. Come right in.
I wasn't sure if this was actually the place.
This is it. You're in the best neighborhood in New York. Come on, my Uncle Carmine's waiting for you. Here we go. Over there at the desk, that's him.
He's your uncle?
Yeah. Look, do me a favor. Don't say anything to him about my gambling, or I'll get you beaten. Calm down. Lorenzo, come here, va. I said, how are you doing?
Very well, Ben.
Very well, he says.
Hello there.
Lorenzo, this is my good friend Clark from Kansas.
Vermont.
Piacere.
My heart is filled with much happiness in meeting you, he says.
God almighty.
I bet I know what you're thinking, the resemblance, right? I can't believe it. He's the real thing, the original merchandise. When they saw him, they based the movie.
Is he like a mafia guy?
No. Local businessman importer, that's it. What a kisser.
Unbelievable.
Clark, this is my uncle, Carmine Sabatini. Uncle Carmine, this is Clark. Hey, you know, you never told me your last name.
Kellogg.
Kellogg.
Just like the cereal.
Yeah.
Like the
right.
breakfast cereal.
You know, your resemblance to the guy.
Clark, have a seat.
Bulletproof chair.
Thank you.
How'd you like a nut?
No, thank you.
Not for me, Uncle Carmine.
Yeah, okay. Did you ever try Italian coffee?
No.
How would you like to try a little taste?
Yeah, why not?
Not for me, Uncle Carmine.
Lorenzo, per favore, 2 espressi.
2 espressos, he says.
You know, that picture on the wall back there, that wouldn't by any chance be Mussolini.
It ain't Tony Bennett. Some of the older members of the club, you know, just, I don't know, they keep it up there for sentiment.
Sentiment.
Yeah, you know, the old days.
Yeah, for the old days, for good or for bad. It'd be like for you, I suppose, a picture of the Beatles.
Yeah, the Beatles.
They're actually before my time.
Well, whatever. You understand.
Sure, it's not for political reasons that you keep the picture up of them.
No. No, that's not political.
No, it's definitely not political.
My nephew tells me you're from Kansas.
Vermont.
But Kansas, Vermont, that's...
6 of one, half a dozen of the other.
You know, the most important thing is we're all Americans. That's right.
Yes, that's right.
Good. Lorenzo, thank you. Grazie.
Thank you, he says.
I know.
Now, this is real Italian coffee. You know, it's not like regular coffee. It's, you know what I mean? It's a little strong, so we gotta put a little sugar in here to cuts the strength of it. You know, maybe a little more. And drink it right down. One go.
Salute.
So. Good. Good. Put that on the chest. Now, did my nephew explain this job to you?
No, not really.
It would be best for you to explain it, Uncle Carmine.
Now, this is not complicated work, but it has to be done just right. You know, like all things.
Sure.
And tomorrow at 1 p.m. outside the club is going to be parked a car. It's, what is it?
Sedan DeVille.
Sedan DeVille.
That's the type of Cadillac. It's the type of a Cadillac?
Yeah, this is a type of Cadillac. Now, I want you to drive this car to the JFK cargo terminal. There you're going to pick up a package addressed to Larry, London. You deliver this package to Cherry Hill, New Jersey. That's it.
How far is that? Like an all day?
No. That shouldn't take you more than 3 hours the whole trip back and forth.
Well, that's true, but it depends on the traffic.
Yeah, but I mean, then again, you never know. I mean, you could breeze out there in no time, or you could wind up bumper to bumper for 3 hours sitting with your dick in your hand.
It's not cheap. Anyway, that's why you need someone who can use their head, that's not going to get upset, emotional, nervous, no matter what happens. You understand?
Right. I understand that.
Yeah, good. For this service, I'm going to pay you $500.
$500?
Now you see why my sister's so pissed? I mean, angry, besides herself. You're gonna pull in $1,000 a week at least.
$1,000 a week?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm going to need 2 trips a week minimum. And then, of course, if things get busy, then maybe more.
Jesus, I hadn't thought of that much money. I don't know.
You don't know what.
Wait, just hold on. Let him think, because this is a sign of intelligence. It's going to try to understand what the nature of his job is. So, what are your thoughts on this, Ken?
Clock.
Sorry, clock.
I have to ask you something. I don't want you to take it the wrong way.
No. Okay, anything. Go ahead.
I smell a rat.
You smell a rat? He smells a rat.
That's right.
You know why you smell a rat? Because God gave you a brain, that's why. Because you're asking yourself, Clark, what is this? A man will pay me $500 a trip to go out, pick up a package and deliver it. Is this what you think?
That's right. That's what I'm feeling.
Well, this is natural. Naturally.
Great. So then you understand.
Oh, I understand 1,000%. Of course. Give me your hand. You know what this is?
Do you mean taking my hand?
We call this the hand of friendship.
We?
Clock. You don't know what this is, the hand of friendship from my uncle. Come on.
I want you to take this opportunity, totally legitimate work, for $1,000 a week, and I know that you're not going to disappoint me.
Oh, I don't see how I could say no.
This is not a yes. I want to hear yes.
Yes. Yes.
Good. That's good. Oh, I'm happy. I'm so happy. I don't know why I'm so happy. That's good.
Everybody up.
Clark, I want you to come to my house in Queens tonight. He's gonna...
Yeah, you can pick up the keys, Clark. I'll give you directions.
Yeah. You know, I have such good feelings about you. I'm absolutely filled with emotion. I never had a son.
For 15 years, I never saw him take to anybody like that. Never.
Senator, we're both part of the same hypocrisy. But never think it applies to my family.
All right. Some people have to play little games. You play yours. So let's just say that you'll pay me because it's in your interest to pay me. But I want your answer and the money by noon tomorrow. And one more thing. Don't you contact me again, ever. From now on, you deal with Turnbull. Open that door, son.
Senator, you can have my answer now if you like. My offer is this. Nothing. Not even the fee for the gaming license, which I would appreciate if you would put up personally.
Senator, my offer is this. Nothing. In that one moment, Michael Corleone says that all corruption is equal, that there is no separation between politics and gangsterism. Now, in the Fleber treatise, Guns and Provolone, what point is made about the similarities between Karl Marx's Das Kapital, Immanuel Kant's Critique of Pure Reason, and the Lake Tahoe scene from Godfather II, Mr. Kellogg?
Sir.
You haven't read the Fleber piece?
Well, I'm in an evolving
You need
society.
tutorial help from Mr. Bushak?
No, sir.
Well, perhaps Mr. Bushak would enjoy helping you prepare a 5-page answer to my question, which I want on my desk by noon tomorrow. Mr. Glassman.
In an evolving society, violence and narcissism replace
Now shut up!
I hate this guy.
You're Clark.
Yes, I'm Clark.
I'm Tina, Carmine Sabatini's only daughter.
Oh, I didn't know that he had a daughter, only.
He does. I'm her. Come on in.
This is quite a house. It's very European.
Can I get you something to drink? Beer? Sprite?
Oh, no, thanks. Jesus, look at that. Wow, what a job they did.
Job?
Copying job, yeah. Down to little cracks and everything.
Oh, this isn't a copy. This is it.
Right.
I'm very serious.
This has to be a copy, okay?
Do you remember about 10 years ago, the original toured the country?
It did?
They brought it over from the Louvre.
Who?
I don't know who. They. It was in the United States, is my point.
And?
And it stayed here. The one they shipped back to Paris, the one behind all that thick glass that all the tourists take the pictures of, that's the copy. My dad thought it was just awful. Such a masterpiece behind all that thick glass. And he had such a special feeling for it. His whole life. Sort of an obsession, really.
So he just ripped it off, the Mona Lisa?
The day it arrived here, I was like 9. My dad unwrapped it out of this huge crate. There was styrofoam and newspaper everywhere. And suddenly, there it was. And he turned to me. I'll never forget this. And he said, "Now I'm happy, sugar. Now I got the Mona Lisa."
It's safe here in Queens?
Clock. Oh. People don't steal things from my father. College of the Sacred Virgin. Don't laugh. Next year, I'm switching to Harvard.
Harvard? Jesus, that's really something. I didn't even bother applying there with my grades in high school. Not that they were terrible.
Well, my grades are nothing special. That'd be minus.
So how did you get in? Your boards must have been monsters.
Oh, his dad. He called Harvard and said that I wanted to go, and they said, oh, sure.
Wait a minute, are we talking about the same Harvard? It's the one that's in Cambridge, Massachusetts?
Of course. Harvard needs my dad, you know. They don't want strikes by the janitors or whatever, or if they want the laundry done and the gardening, all those great old trees and lawns.
But he's an importer, right?
It's great meeting you, Clark. Guy from Vermont. Real American, New Englandy.
Hold on. He's an importer. Just tell me.
He's an importer, yes. An extremely powerful importer. There are such people.
So what is it?
What is what?
What is it that I'm picking up at the airport?
Hint? It's pretty big. Bring someone to help you out.
But what is it?
Well, if Dad didn't tell you, I can't really.
It's not gonna be like a dead guy in a box or something, is it?
Oh, Clark. What an imagination. Oh. Oh, you're so unbelievably cute. I can't wait to see you again. I could just eat you up. Good luck tomorrow.
You boys need me?
Are you Leo?
I am Big Leo.
It just says Leo.
We are the same, Leo and Big Leo.
You're synonymous.
That's right. Okay, fellas, come with me.
You don't bring it out?
No, not this, I don't.
Not this, I don't. Remember those words.
Not very encouraging.
Here it is, all yours. It arrived this morning on the red-eye from Borneo.
I'm gonna puke my guts out.
What is it?
A lizard.
That thing is a lizard?
Yeah, they call it the Komodo dragon. Makes its home in Indonesia, Sumatra, Komodo Island in point of fact. And, by the way, tell Mr. Sabatini that this one cost him an extra 8 bills to get through.
Excuse me?
Just tell him, he'll understand. It'll be all right. Sign here by the ex-recipient.
That's me.
That's you, you're the recipient. Put him in the back seat with the windows open. They gotta have a lot of fresh air, the gills or something like that.
He doesn't have any gills.
Whatever, that's what I was told, fresh air. And make sure that you get a seatbelt on him, because if he jumps on you, you got major troubles. Major troubles.
Alan boy.
It's the dog. It's
Yeah, okay, you know what? We gotta pick him up.
Pick him up.
Yeah. Here.
With what?
With our hands. Here, it's not that bad. You know that? It's
Look, I agreed to help you. I'm not going to put my life in danger.
Rather try. You gotta help me out here, for God's sake.
I'm sorry, but I
Okay,
refuse
going
to
under the truck.
handle this animal. I'm not trained. I don't know what to do.
Going under the truck. All right. Okay. All right. Here, get the door.
I can't. You locked it. Remember, genius?
Right. Okay. Oh, will you take him?
What?
Just take him for a second. It's okay.
You're the recipient. Hurry. If he stains my suit, I'm gonna be pissed. Could you take any longer with this?
Okay. All right. Okay. All right.
Okay, now you go around and get the other side. Ain't your trouble. Okay. Okay. We gotta put the seatbelt on.
You're joking.
No, I am not joking. This is obviously some piece of precious cargo, this freaking thing. Hey, come on.
What seatbelt?
Oh, put him in this one. Okay. Seatbelt? Okay. Get this under his armpit.
What armpit?
This, it's a lizard armpit. We put it right in.
Oh, that lizard armpit. Oh, I see. Realize.
You know, I think he's okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
Happy as a clam.
Okay.
Hey, I'm dying. Close the window. Turn on the air conditioner.
He said to leave him open.
Who? Haystack Calhoun? What is he, a zoologist? Give me a break. I'll take full responsibility.
All right. I told you you'd throw up.
Oh, God. My apologies. I gotta open the window. The stench.
It's murder. You feeling better now? Tummy ache all gone? God, it stinks in here.
I can't stand it. We gotta wash it out. Pull over to the gas station.
All right. Excuse me. Hello? I need some water, a hose.
Yeah, around the corner. Help yourself.
Thanks. It's this way. It's around the back. Go that way.
Batteries on sale today at Schwartz.
I really can't find it.
Look, you leave the country. 5 or 10 years, you come back.
You're kidding? I'm serious!
Security to Concourse B. Security to Concourse B immediately.
Ouch!
Yes.
I'm really afraid now.
Mr. London? Edward?
Oh, look! It's here. Finally.
Are you Edward?
I am. Oh, what a beautiful specimen. Has this bad boy been swimming?
Oh, well, gee, we wouldn't know. We just took him right here from the airport.
They just love swimming pools, but, chlorine. 你真係快樂，你咁百厭啊? I told him he is a very disobedient dragon. For a joke.
It's a good joke. It's very unusual.
Well, without humor, what do we have? Beautiful. Yes.
This is like a zoo?
This is like a zoo.
How? Can you believe this? So, what do you like? Exhibit rare animals?
On occasion.
Who are these boys? Our mind said one boy. Here are two.
Young man, this is Mr. Larry London.
Mr. London, I'm Clark Kellogg.
Our mind said one boy. Here are two.
Well, I realize that, sir. Yes, we are two boys, as you quite rightly point out. However, since I'm somewhat new to the area, and this particular parcel was quite bulky, so at the suggestion of Tina...
Ah, die schöne Tina.
The beautiful Tina.
Oh, die schöne Tina.
Yes, the beautiful Tina. Again, sir, if there was any misunderstanding, certainly apologize.
Our mind said one boy, and here are two.
You gotta like this guy.
Smells like basil.
Very good. The cream basil sauce.
Oh, so you're actually a chef. I wasn't clear what you did.
And now you'll get your money. The money is conveyed in a brown paper bag. Not very attractive, I know.
Oh, that's fine, sir. No problem.
If it is in your nature to count it, I will not be offended.
That won't be necessary. I certainly trust you and Mr. Sabatini.
Mein Herz schwebt in Blut. That means my heart swims in blood.
Yeah.
I believe that's a Bengal tiger, ladies and gentlemen.
Something is way off. Way off.
How are you, darling? How's New York?
Oh, well, I miss you too, like crazy, at the risk of sounding like...
You know, like a mother.
No, he's asleep, thank God. Why?
Well, the thing is, I got this job. Well, you listen, New York is unbelievably expensive. I had to. Well, mostly involved driving. and, picking up this reptile.
What kind of a reptile? Clark, I don't...
It's a Komodo dragon.
Who? Komodo dragon?
You never heard?
No, I never heard of it.
Would you mind looking it up? What?
Komodo. Is that with a K?
Right.
Koala Mundi. Kodiak. Komodo dragon. Here we go.
Latin name is Varanus comodensis.
Main prey are deer and wild pig.
There are 7 dragons in zoos outside Indonesia. Oh, my God.
What?
Oh, Clark.
Chances for survival are considered hopeless. Clark, it's an endangered species.
Oh, my God. Are you sure about this, Mom?
There's a red asterisk next to it, which means virtually extinct. Clark, what is this job?
Never mind, Ma. I'll quit the job.
Komodo dragon.
Endangered?
No, don't worry. Obviously, I didn't know. What am I
That's him.
You sure?
Absolutely. That's Dwight Armstrong's stepson. Unbelievable.
Ah, buongiorno.
Bonjour. Is Mr. Sabatini here?
Yes. Come in.
Thank you.
Charlie, wait a minute. General Motors went downtown pointing you to call me. Huh? What about Polaroid? It went down? Down what? Charlie, I told you before. I don't like it when they go down. You know, I used to have another broker, and he bought stocks from me, and they went down. And it got very unpleasant, Charlie. Very unpleasant. So, wait a minute. That's right. That's right. So the next time you call me, I want to have good news. Right? That's only good news. I must be getting soft. Business. You know, but you know the business in this country is run by children. It's not men. It's anyway, forget it. How about a nice espresso?
No, thank you.
Due espressi.
Sir, I have to talk to you.
You know, I want to tell you something. Just before Larry Leonard called me, he starts talking about you. He couldn't stop talking. I went on and on.
Seems like a very interesting man.
You know, I heard you had a little adventure in the mall there.
Oh, you did?
Of course.
Right, go eat your coffee.
Grazie. Oh. All right, dear Clark, what's on your mind?
Well, I have to talk to you. It's about these. Thank you. It's about these animals, these reptiles.
And what about?
They're endangered.
Not anymore. They're in Jersey to find.
No, it's against the law to take them into this country. It's a crime.
Now you're speaking generalities.
You assured me that my work here was completely legitimate.
What are you talking about? It's perfectly legitimate.
No, it's not. I'm illegally transporting endangered species. Please, sir. I'd like to be let out.
Wait a minute. This is an impossibility.
What do you mean? Why'd
Look,
you...
Clark, look, I have a certain standing in the business community. Now, how's it gonna look? A college kid gonna make me look like a fool? I mean, this is humiliation. It's infamy. You know, people are gonna start saying, what's wrong with them? I mean, you understand what I'm talking about?
I would never tell a soul. I mean, it wouldn't leave this club. I only mean that.
Are you trying to hurt my feelings?
No. No, that's not the issue at all.
I'm gonna tell you something from my heart. You're a great boy. I mean, you are one of a kind.
Well, thank you.
No, really, the kind of kids I used to have working for me at all. Mooks, muscle, that's it. But you're from Connecticut.
It's nothing personal. It has nothing to do with you.
Well, in any discussion about our relationship, we're not going to forget about the most important thing.
Which is?
You married my daughter. You should have Dana last night. Clark this, Clark that, daddy. She wants to get married yesterday. I said, look, darling, you got to wait till spring. You can't plan these things overnight. I mean, the food, place, the time of year, who to invite, who not to invite, that's important. You got to figure that, well, let's see, my business associates, must be 2,000 people. And I'm not even talking about the senators, the congressmen, the judges, and don't forget the police department. But, you know, love doesn't ask these questions. Am I right?
Yeah. I guess.
I want you to come outside. I got a little surprise for you. Come on.
Sir, I don't know where this talk of marriage began, but I'm really not ready. I'd really like to sample life a little bit first.
Well, no, but look, after you get married, you sample life. I mean, this is what men do. And marriage is an institution. It's the bedrock of society. What you're talking about is a woman, you know. This is self-understood. But what I'm talking about is social order.
Sir, try to put yourself in my position.
Oh, I wish I could, Clarky. You're such a beautiful boy. You know why I'm so nuts about you?
I don't know.
I'll tell you. Because you're not a sneak. You come down here to my club, you open your heart to me, you say whatever's on your mind, and that's how I know you're not going to be a snake. A snake in the grass. That's how I know you're going to be loyal to me. Until death. Until death. Like a real son.
Oh, I don't know.
A son I never had. Oh. Come on. I got a little engagement present for you. It's not much, but it's from my heart.
This for me?
Who's the luckiest guy in the world?
Why don't you go take it for a little spin? Go pick up Tina. She's waiting for you at school. I understand. Sometimes in life, these emotions are beyond words. Go ahead. Rick. Hey, buona fortuna.
College of the Sacred Virgin in Queens. The address is in the glove compartment.
Let's move it. You kissed me on the mouth.
Clark, you know how big this is? Baci di tutti baci. The kiss of all kisses. That's the highest. You're in now for life. It's like we're brothers. God bless you and keep you. Anything goes wrong with that car, you call me. We'll get you another one. You have fun.
They win. When?
Barking? Hello?
Oh, hi, Clark.
Hi, we have to talk.
Clark, this is Father Frank of the music department. We were just discussing music for the wedding. I was thinking of the Ave Maria for the reception.
Would you excuse us for a moment?
Of course, and congratulations, my son.
Thank you, Father.
You're hurting my arm.
Well, I'm a little tense. I was just involved in a high-speed car chase.
And?
And no end. Listen, maybe these things are part of your everyday life, but not mine. There are people after me now. They're flashing their lights, and obviously, I have to get away.
Oh, don't be ridiculous. It's part of a working day.
It is not part of a working day.
Listen, you made a commitment to my father. Nobody forced you.
This is beyond commitment. This is like slavery. People telling me when and to whom I'm getting married?
You don't want to marry me?
I don't want to marry anybody. Not yet.
So we'll wait. We don't have to rush into anything, darling. As long as I know that you're waiting for me, that you're part of the family, which you are now permanently.
What is with this permanently? Your father kissed me on the mouth. Vic tells me I'm in for life.
You are.
I'm not. It's all a fluke. I got ripped off by this guy, this Vic, and I caught up to him. What?
You think it was an accident that you, quote, caught up to him. You were chosen, Clark. You were hand-picked. And it is like the greatest honor.
What are you talking about?
My cousin Vic has always had great instincts about people. You saw you where? Grand Central?
It was all a setup from the beginning?
Setup is so negative. Clark, there's so many levels to this thing you can't imagine.
I don't want to hear about the levels. I just want my life back.
I can't talk to you when you're so hysterical. This isn't the Clark I know.
What is the deal, please? What is it? Am I some kind of dupe? They looked through the Putney yearbook and they said, oh, here's a chump.
Are you serious? A dupe? You think I'd be marrying a dupe? Everybody's talking about the job you're doing. It's all over town. Larry London called my father. Said how bright you were. How gentle. How perceptive. If you weren't all those things, do you think Vic would be out this afternoon getting you a gun permit?
A gun permit? I don't need a gun permit.
You have to have one if you're going to be carrying a gun. Clark, people are chasing you.
That's quite a story. Charming.
Well, I can't take it quite so lightly, sir.
No, it has a real film noir quality, don't you think? Smuggling lizards into New Jersey. I mean, if it was done right, black and white, grainy, sort of a kiss me deadly feeling.
It's not an idea for a film. It's my actual life.
Life and art, Kellogg, are one and the same when perceived through the twin lenses of...
Clark Kellogg. Mr. Kellogg, I'm Chuck Greenwald. This is Lloyd Simpson. We're from the Department of Justice. Fish and Wildlife Division. We've been trying to reach you.
This is what I've been talking about.
I know nothing about it. We were simply discussing a film project. Oh, God, I'm running late. Excuse me, please.
Mr. Keller.
So, this is actually a federal office?
We're undercover, Mr. Keller.
Special agents.
Well, I think I'd better contact a lawyer.
That's your privilege. You have a lawyer?
My stepfather, I guess. What?
Mr. Kellogg, your stepfather turned you in.
My stepfather? How the hell did he know anything about this?
Mr. Kellogg, believe you know of Carmine Sabatini, also known as Jimmy the Toucan?
Toucan, I never heard. My stepfather? My own stepfather?
You know a Mr. Hans Kurt Schlegel, alias Larry London?
Oh, we've met. I wouldn't say that I know him in the sense
These men are fiends, Mr. Kellogg. And it's up to you to put an end to their unspeakable activities.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Mr. Kellogg, you ever heard mention of the Gourmet Club?
No.
Sabatini and Schlegel established the Gourmet Club operation in 1985. It's a movable feast, never the same location twice. Dinner is served every 3 to 6 months, depending on the catch.
There's no prices there.
The minimum price for eating at this club is $200,000 per plate.
For dinner?
Not just dinner, Mr. Kellogg. The entire menu consists of endangered species.
They cook these animals?
They cook these animals, yes, sir, for an international clientele of degenerates, scum, Euro trash.
And people pay $200,000 to eat these animals?
Minimum.
The more endangered a species, the higher the price tag. If there is 5 or less in the world, the entree goes up to $500,000. For the privilege of eating the very last of a species.
Cool million.
We figure the dragon will go for about $350 a plate. It'll be served off the bone with a cream basil sauce. That's Schlegel's trademark. If they fillet it, Schlegel likes to fillet, we know that. They can get 60 servings out of one dragon. That's a $20 million haul.
I don't believe Mr. Sabatini would do that.
Well, who do you think he is? Bishop Tutu?
I just don't believe he'd do that.
Believe it. I want Sabatini, and I want them before they serve up that poor animal.
You just tell us where they're going to serve it and when.
You're asking me to be an informer.
Be an informer, or you're looking at 2 years in Leavenworth?
2 years? You'd lock me up for 2 years?
I sure would. Unless you give us the old man.
Well, I gotta think about it.
Mr. Sabatini. Buonasera, Teresa.
There's a kind of freedom in being completely screwed, because you know things can't get any worse.
Clark, you can't just split.
Really, what would you do?
I would probably turn him in and hate myself.
You could do that?
I don't know.
I'm looking for Clark Kellogg. Is he in one of these rooms?
He's here. Come in. Come right in. Yes, he's here.
Oh. Buonasera.
Buonasera.
You know, Clark mentioned something, but I had no idea that the resemblance.
This is Steve Bouchak, my roommate. This is Mr. Sabatini.
My pleasure, sir.
I wonder if you could leave us alone for a few minutes. I want to talk to my son-in-law.
I'd really like to stay if that's okay.
Huh?
I'd love to stay. I'll be quiet as a mouse.
No. If you could just leave us alone, I'd really appreciate it, you know.
Say no more. Let me get a pair of shoes. I'll be on my way.
Could you put those down outside because I have something?
I always do that. Oh, yeah. It's not. Go ahead.
Sit down, Clark. I want to ask you something. You followed me, didn't you?
Followed you?
Yeah, a little bit this evening. You know, Clark, I know when somebody's following me. I left the club and you go around someplace on the street, in the doorway, someplace. Because I feel these things, you know. Is this true?
Yes. I had a lot of mind.
No. You don't have to explain it. Just, you know, one like... Well, looks like you're ready for bed.
Soon.
Oh, you want me to read you a bedtime story?
Sir?
You know, Tina used to love Curious George the monkey. Every night I told her a different story. Curious George goes there. Curious George goes there. Yeah, she know more by heart.
I think that my real father used to read me those. Who was the guy who, used to take care of Curious George, his keeper?
Oh, yeah, you mean the man in the yellow hat?
The man with the yellow hat. Jesus.
Is this your real dad?
Uh-huh. And that's me when I was 3. I was 6 when he died. Motorcycle accident.
What kind of business was he in?
He was a poet. He taught English at the Putney School.
You know any of his poems?
A few of them.
Could you tell me one?
One of his poems?
Yeah. Come here. Just tell me a little short one.
Well, there's one that I like called A Doorway on Boylston Street. You know, in Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, it's been a while since I did it out loud.
Oh.
All right. There's a certain doorway on Boylston Street that I passed by on foot, suited and shod, one of many each Tuesday, toward lunch with a certain woman, regarded each Tuesday by the perfect turning gaze of a white Persian regarding me, love-bound, sped by desire, and returning to the certainty of his fur.
This is the cat on the doorway.
Yeah.
And the certainty of his fur.
You liked it?
I like it very much. Very much. And I like that. I like especially the fact that he remembers his poem. That's nice. Well, you know, that's all I want to say, really. And if there's, you know, anything you have to tell me, I know that you will.
Yes.
You know, Clark, you told me before that you wanted to quit your job, and if that's what you want, it's all right. I'm gonna miss you. But, it's all right. Get a good sleep. I couldn't. That is a college. I didn't miss nothing.
There's a plane waiting for us to take us to Miami in an hour, all right? Don't make a big thing about it. I know it was you, Fredo. You broke my heart. You broke my heart.
It was you, Fredo. A moment of epiphany. Michael Corleone kisses his brother full on the lips. An astonishing image, at once suggestive of love, inversion, power, and in this world of duplicity and corruption, is there anything finally more important than loyalty?
No.
To friends, to family? And who deserves our loyalty? Yeah?
Sir, I just need Clark Kellogg for a second.
Oh, you just need Clark Kellogg for a second? And why, may I ask, is it so urgent that you see Mr. Kellogg?
I'm Carmine Sabatini's daughter, Tina.
Jimmy, the toucan?
Nobody really calls him that. Clark? Just 1 second, I swear.
Up, Mr. Kellogg, up.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
No hurry, Mr. Kellogg. I'm really quite impressed.
Yes, he's quite a remarkable person.
Yes, I'm sure he is. Is there any chance I can meet him?
I'd say that's a long shot.
My father thinks that Clark is an A student.
Yes, he's a very fine young man.
An A student, that's what my father said.
Yes, absolutely. A.
Okay.
A plus.
Okay.
Have a wonderful time. Give my best to your dad. Jimmy, the toucan.
Are you out of your skull threatening Fleeber?
Hey, I was helping you.
Well, I don't need your help here, you understand?
Fine.
Sir, we have to talk.
We gotta talk.
Yes, we do. I have things to bring up with you. Very important things.
Now, do you have the clothes?
They're in the locker room.
I want you to get the clothes and change, and then you'll drive us out. Pull it off.
Drive us out? Where?
We're going to the May Club. I mean, this is Friday.
No, sir, I have to talk to you first.
We gotta go down. We'll talk in the car.
You promise?
Every word I say, by definition, is a promise. Come on. Come on.
The idea of driving a Porsche had always been appealing to me. Until now.
You ever read Newsweek?
Sometimes.
I'm very worried about this ozone business. I'm really very concerned.
Sir, I have to talk to you.
Yeah, I know you do. You wanted to talk to me last night, but couldn't do it. I know it's going to take about a day.
There's federal officers after me.
Did you get the names?
Greenwald and Simpson. They told me that they would put me in jail for 2 years unless I led them to the gourmet club.
No, they're not gonna send you to jail.
Oh, they're not?
No, they're gonna blow your brains out.
I just want to say you gentlemen have done an outstanding job.
Well, thank you. We appreciate it.
These two guys work for the Manelli family, and they work out of South Amboy.
They don't work for the government?
No, they do work for the government, but they're on the take for the Manellis.
Staggering, isn't it, Clark? The corruption.
Yeah, the corruption is...
Look at him, driving around with mobsters.
A college kid. Very upsetting.
So, these guys are after you for the Benellis, and they just use me. And once they get you...
We're gonna hit you.
Oh, my God, this is terrible.
Well, that's the way it's done, you know. I'm sorry I got you in this mess, but you're in it, and we'll figure out a way to get you out of it.
My God.
He had a way out of this. A high-risk plan designed to entrap Greenwald and Simpson and get him out of the endangered species racket forever. Hint? It involved using me and the lizard as bait. This was to be the final dinner of the fabulous Gourmet Club.
Co-host for this evening, Mr. Carmine Sabatini. With Carmine are his beautiful daughter Tina and her fiancé, Mr. Clark Kellogg, from the great state of Montana. Let's have a nice gourmet club welcome for Carmine and the happy couple. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we've all been waiting for. The moment that makes the Gourmet Club the special place that it is. Our main course, served for the very last time on this, our planet Earth, your Komodo dragon.
With so many species, he took the town by storm with his continental taste and charm.
Owning this cornfield is completely deserted.
Good.
I'll take a Rob Roy with a twist. What do you want?
Diet Coke.
Diet Coke. Did my uncle bring you up to date?
Yeah. We're all gonna be killed by Greenwald and Simpson. They're part of the Benelli family. We're working out of South Amboy.
Well, that's stretching a little, Clark. There's a chance we're all gonna be killed. It's not like a lock. The thing to do is to get you adequately prepared.
It's an Italian passport.
Open it up. Is that a piece of work or what?
What is this? Rudolfo Laspari?
Clark, I gotta tell you, the odds are pretty good we're all gonna be on a plane to Palermo, Sicily tonight at midnight if we're still walking.
I don't want to go to Palermo, Sicily.
Have you ever been there?
No, of course not.
Then you really can't make an informed judgment, can you, Rudolph?
I'm not going. I can't take it anymore, do you understand? I don't want to spend the rest of my life running around and hiding. I can't take it. I want this resolved already.
You do?
Yes. Why are you smiling?
Because as usual, my Uncle Carmine was right. You're ready. You're ready for Freddie.
What does this mean, ready for Freddie?
It means it's showtime. It means in 2 minutes you go outside and you signal the feds.
What the hell is that thing for?
Fish and wildlife does not mean we're social workers, Mr. Armstrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, your co-host for this evening, Mr. Larry London.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Guten Abend, meine sehr verehrten Damen und Herren. Bonsoir, mesdames et messieurs. This is a very special evening for all of us, for tonight you will be eating one of only 8 Komodo dragons left in the entire world. Which is why it has been priced at $350,000 a plate, service included. Thank you for paying in advance. Without these monies,
Smells good. I want you to take half of it and put the rest of it in the steamer.
Right.
Go ahead.
Et bon appétit.
I think he wants you to, help him with the dragon.
Okay. Okay.
Good luck. Not that you'll need it. I mean, everybody has such confidence.
Well, I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm no more. No, I ain't gonna work on Maggie's farm no more. Well, I wake up in the morning, throw my hands and pray for rain. Got a head full of ideas and they're driving me insane.
The kid is signaling us.
Sure?
Absolutely.
My heart was pounding as I crossed the dance floor. In a few minutes, I would be free, or dead, or Rudolfo Laspari of Palermo, Sicily. It was all up to me now. The show was about to begin. The lizard looked even more nervous than I was. We were in the same boat.
chair.
Give me that dragon! Freeze! Department of Justice, Division of Fish and Wildlife.
Carmine Subtinian, Hans Clerk Schlegel.
Wait!
Warrant for your arrest.
What's the charge?
The illegal importation and attempted slaughter of Varanus comodensis, also known as the Komodo dragon. It's over, old man.
You betrayed me.
No!
Yeah, you betrayed me.
No!
Stop that gun. Drop it up, blow your nose off.
Sir!
How could you do
Sir,
this?
you're wrong.
How could
Sir!
you betray me?
Dirty.
Oh!
Sir!
Oh, kid.
Sir!
Oh, God. Carmine.
I had no choice. You all saw that.
You had no choice. It was fate.
No matter how you may be feeling, kid, you're a hero.
I'm numb.
Cigarette?
Oh, yeah. I'd love one. I had real feeling for it.
I'm sure you did. A technical matter, the money. We need it for evidence.
Oh, yeah, it's over there in the large tureen.
Good work, kid. We gotta go impound the evidence.
Im Anfang war das Wort.
Job well done. Everybody wait here.
Das Wort war bei Gott.
Congratulations.
Come on.
Und Gott war das Wort.
I guess we should go.
I'm not going anywhere.
Son,
Don't call me son.
I had no choice.
You had a choice. Not to turn me in.
If it was your son, you
If it
would
was
have...
my son, I would have treated him like he was my son. If he was my stepson, I would treat him like he was my son.
Clark, that animal...
Dwight, good night. You tell Mom I'll call her tomorrow. Good night.
FBI, gentlemen. Charles Greenwald, Lloyd Simpson. You're under arrest for violating your oath of office.
Behind your back.
Conspiracy to commit fraud, extortion, violation of the RICO Act. Put the cuffs on these people.
The old man set us up.
Sabatini.
With the kid.
Watch the corn, gentlemen.
I'm getting too old for this nonsense.
We done?
We're done.
How you doing? I'm a wreck.
I don't mean to interrupt, but they're getting a little restless in there.
All right, let's go. Hans, what are we serving, I guess, for dinner?
Hawaiian tiger fish mixed with smoked turkey from Virginia.
Smoked turkey? This whole thing's been a scam? This gourmet thing?
This is an ugly word, this scam. This is business. And if you want to be in business, it's what you do.
$350,000 for smoked turkey. But they were having a great time on this last night of the Gourmet Club. Dwight was on a bus to Vermont. Greenwald and Simpson were on their way to jail. And the animals were en route to the Bronx Zoo to be housed in the new Sabatini Endangered Species Wing. Carmine was a philanthropist now. And me, I was just a student.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with a mystic smile.
If you'd known, you never would have done any of it.
Of course not.
That's why we never told you.
Lonely, they have blamed
So he knew all along that Dwight was my stepfather? And that he called those fish and wildlife guys?
Of course.
He's like a genius.
Do you
He's like a genius.
To tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart?
Good night, Liebchen.
Many dreams have been
You have
brought
always been my great love.
to your
Now I can say to you since I'm leaving.
They just
Fantastic job, young man. Great.
and
Wunderbar.
they die there. Are you warm? Are you real?
We're gonna go hit some clubs. Nice working with you.
Take it easy.
Komm, Edward, mach schnell.
Lonely, lovely work of art.
Show's over.
So marriage is
Please.
good. Not that I was...
I know. Tell you one thing I'd really like.
What's that?
I'd like to spend the night with you in your dorm room or something.
Really?
Yes, very much.
I would love that. Get to know each other under calmer circumstances.
Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there, and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art?
I'll go help Vic.
Well, it's all over now. Clark, you can go back to Vermont.
You remember where I'm from?
I always knew. I'm sorry you had to go through all this nonsense, but turned out for the good.
Sure. It was just, it just was.
I'm gonna tell you something. You were brave in that. I was proud of you.
Thank you.
Anyway, hope you have a good life. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci, sir. Arrivederci.
I meant everything I told you, Clark.
That was.
What's the matter with you? You turned out to be a bum. Come on, hey, come on. Come on. And if it weren't for me, you could have been a handbag.
Sir.
You don't want to walk. He's sitting on my...
Oh, yeah, well, they don't really walk.
Ah, yeah, he's...
Let me get him.
He's
No, I can pick him up.
Let me help him.
I got him. I got him.
Boy, wait. You got him.
There you go. I got him.
I forgot to tell you something. When you finish film school, I like to call you because I know a lot of people in Hollywood.
Oh, really?
I could kick a couple of doors open for you.
Oh.
Give you a couple of opportunities,
no. I don't think that's necessary.
No, really. It's easy for me to just make a phone call and make it easy for